All right, guys, welcome back to another video with Carl's Garage, brought to you by Shade of the Content. Today, I'm gonna be... Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Carl's Garage, brought to you by Shade of the Content. Today, I'm gonna be doing something really cool. This video is not on YouTube at all. It has to do with your Kia. So recently, I took my car to the car wash and the dang antenna got knocked off. It knocked my antenna off and I can't find it. It's somewhere lost in the damn car wash. So I had to purchase a new one. I purchased a new one off of eBay. I looked everywhere for the shark fin antenna for my car. I couldn't find the original equipment, manufactured one, AKA OEM. I couldn't find it anywhere, but I did find it on eBay. This is it right here, so let's go ahead and open it up. Okay guys, so I got my trusty Carl's Garage knife here and I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Hi. This is the part number. As you see, genuine parts, right from Kia. I'll put the link in the description below. Voila, matches my car, already comes painted. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is an OEM part, but it doesn't fit right out the box. There's a few modifications that you have to do in order to make this work. Come on, let me show you some of those. So as you see here, this piece right here has to come out. My car already has it. It already has this piece right here, this little metal piece already up there. So I have to take these two screws out. Also, from the bottom, the screws go through the ceiling, go through the roof, and screw into here, okay? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna use some JB Weld because that's what this manufacturer recommended. I'm gonna use some JB Weld and I'm gonna put some all around here and place it down and have it seal like that versus having to take down my headliner. If I have to take down my headliner, that's gonna be way too much work. And again, I want you guys to be able to just purchase the cap, put some JB Weld, and put it on there and seal it, okay? So this is the fastest way of how to put your antenna cap back on without having to take down your headliner and do all that. I don't want to do all that. It's gonna take too much time. So let me go ahead and really show you inside what I'm talking about. So as you guys can see, if you can bring in the little closer, as you guys, that's a screw, screw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Those screws come up through the roof right here, through the headliner, and screw into this. That's the way that you're supposed to do it. I'm not gonna do all that. These obviously broke off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bead of JB Weld all here. After I take off this, I'm gonna put a JB Weld all here, and then I'm just gonna place it back on like that. And that should keep it really, really stiff. That should, that shouldn't go anywhere. Once I put that JB Weld on here and put it on there, it shouldn't go anywhere. I'm not gonna wash my car for about 2-3 days, make sure that it sits, but we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. First thing I'm gonna do, get my trusty tape and tape off all of this because I don't want any JB Weld getting on my paint at all. So let me go ahead and tape this off and then I'll show you guys how to mix up your JB Weld. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape off this, tape around it. Any tape will really work. This method also works for Hyundai vehicles as well. Obviously not the color, but this same cap will work for your Hyundai vehicle. This is what happens to a lot of people's cars. The bolts break in their headliner and can no longer hold on to the cap. What you see on the internet, Amazon, and everywhere else, you don't see just the cap. This is really all that we need. You see the entire unit and then somebody's gonna charge you 100, 150 bucks to change out this whole unit, and this still works. My radio still works, so I don't need a whole new unit. I just need the cap. So that's why I'm showing this video, because it's very important. A lot of people out there are going to buy the universal ones that come with like a long cord and stuff like that. Don't buy that, that's a waste of money. Purchase the one that's in the link in the description below, because that's the one that you need. If your radio still works and it looks like this, all you need is just the cap. So let me go ahead and tape the other side, then we're gonna start with the JB Weld. Now that we got it taped off, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this so that after we apply our JB Weld, we can just place it on and let it sit. Okay, so now I have to take out this little piece because I already have it on my antenna. It didn't fly off. So that's cool that they provide it. So let me show you how to do it. I got a really tiny screwdriver here. You have to stick it right there. Push, hopefully it comes out. You don't want to strip it. Yeah, push there, I got that one. Now, a trick, you never want to, no, go ahead. A trick you never want to always unloosen one and then you strip out the other one and then you're screwed. So you always want to make sure that you can get them both broke. So, because they're definitely in there tight from the manufacturer. Push it, turn it, okay. There we go. Oh, that's what I said. This little puppy doesn't want to come out. Let me see. Okay, there we go. So my wife, Flash Custom Designs, always filming, helping take that out. And now we will go put this on top and just to test fit it, make sure it fits flush, and then we'll lift it up, and then that's when we'll put the JB weld. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we took off this little piece right here, and now it should fit flush because that was kind of blocking this. I'm gonna be careful. There we go. There you go. Now you do have to push it down because this thing right here is kind of pushing up. It does fit flush. So that lets me know that once I do put the JB weld, I'm gonna have to tape it down. Put some tape over it to keep it down so that the JB weld can stick and keep it glued there. So let's go ahead and mix our JB weld and put it on there. Okay, so now we're actually inside of Carl's garage, and I had a little issue and my wife came up with the solution. So right here, there's these little tabs. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's these little tabs and they're kind of pushing on that little metal piece that's on top of my antenna. That's because these little tabs were designed to hold that little, I don't know what that is, but I don't know what it is, but these little tabs are designed to hold that, and I don't necessarily need that. So my wife was like, hey, you have the little plastic melter, why don't you use that? So I'm about to use my plastic welding kit to kind of force these down, flatten them out, and then this should fit a lot tighter. And because what it's doing right now, it's wanting to push up. And if I put tape on there, it will hold, but eventually it's gonna be pushing up and it's gonna wanna push off that tape, and then the JB weld isn't gonna keep it tight. So let's go ahead and melt these off and then see what the fitment is like after. Okay, so it takes a little while for it to heat up. Actually, this one, the light, the indicator actually turned off. So just a safety tip, this indicator is off. Guys, please be safe. You know, I practice safety in everything that I do. You can't really tell that it's on. So I use my little cloth here and I touch the cloth and then I touch where I touch it and it's warm. So now I know it does work, even though this isn't on, but this is very scary. I should probably take it back, but because I'm cautious, I kind of always take the precautions that I need so I don't hurt myself. So now that this is hot, if you don't have one of these, you can probably grind it off if you have a grinder or like an angle grinder or something like that. But this right here is gonna work great. So let me show you how to do this. You have it right there. All I'm gonna do is, can you see it? Oh, okay. Really good. Just gonna melt that off, just push it. Okay, see? There you go. Take that buddy off there. Wipe that off. Let's take this one off. All you do is just push it. Took that one off. Now I can actually push this one, melt it into the rest to kind of smooth it out. And you definitely want to make sure that this is dry before you put it on top of your antenna. Okay, so that side is out. Remember, don't put it too much because you'll crack this paint on the other side. You don't want to heat it up. I can feel it getting hot. You don't want to do it too much. Now the other side. No, I'm sorry. I'll smooth that part out. Wipe it off. Keep your tip clean. Turn it off by unplugging it. And put it somewhere safe. And let that relax. Now we can take this over to the car and see how it fits. Okay, so as you can see, it's flat now. A little crusties, you know what I mean? I can just pick off, but yeah, I can pick off these. But it's gonna fit a lot better now that those are a lot more flush. So let's go ahead and see the fitment now. Okay, so we did that inside. So now we're gonna, oh, stupid bugs. Now we're gonna see the fitment. Look at that. Remember before it was pushing up. Now it doesn't want to do anything. It just fits perfect. Matches the car, everything. So now whenever I put my JB weld here like this, all I have to do is put it down, put a strip of tape over it, and it'll seal. Everybody knows JB weld is extremely strong. So let me go ahead and show you how to mix up the JB weld, and we're gonna put it on this and we'll be done. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. I got a piece of cardboard here. Usually you can mix it on this, but for this purpose, I'm gonna show you guys, so come on over. Peel the back, comes with this little stick. I'll put a link in the description down below so that you guys can also purchase this. Open it up. What JB Weld is a two-part adhesive that you mix together, and when mixed together, they create a really strong bond over time. So you gotta let it like cure for a second. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and twist off this little cap. See, when mix these two parts mixed together, I think we need probably about that much. I'm just gonna mix it. I'd rather have more than not enough. I'm gonna do about half, take my little cap, twist it on there. Now I can use this other half later. You wanna hurry up and mix it. Wanna knead it together, get it all mixed together good. Be very careful and delicate when putting this on. I'm taped off, but you still gotta be very careful. Okay, put this back in here. Let's go ahead and let's go put it on. All right, so you don't have that much time. Once you mix it, you need to hurry up and put it onto your surface. So because I don't want it flying all over my car, be very careful. Now, once you do this, it's not coming back off. So you would have to replace the entire unit. All right, guys, so now's the moment of truth. Now we're gonna place it on there. Be very careful. See some kind of squirting out? Just run your finger, as you see here, I'm squirting out. Run your finger along it. And get it while it's still wet. Push it down, run that finger along there. Be careful, it wants to leave a lot of fingerprints, so just get a rag, wipe off any fingerprints. Now I'm gonna tape this down to keep it down. Hopefully it doesn't rain. If you have a garage, I suggest tape it down and park it in your garage. And we'll come back. It probably takes a few hours for it to dry, for it to actually cure. So we'll come back and we'll show you the final result. Good morning, good morning. I'm back. It's been about, not 24 hours, but it's been a while, at least 12. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off the tape. We're gonna see how this thing is. I got some driving to do today. All right, guys, that's it. That's how you install. This thing isn't going anywhere. It is on there, as you can see. It's not going anywhere. Let's go around. That is on there. Not going anywhere. So I'm gonna park the car outside and just see how it performs in the elements, in Houston's rain and storms and stuff like that. See if it comes back off. And let's go inside the car and make sure that the radio works. Let's go to
tickets to our drive-in comedy show.
Oh, don't want to play too much for YouTube's purposes, but as you can see, the radio works, gets perfect signal. Everything is working fine. So I'm very happy with this result. It looks factory. Okay guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. I'm all done, it looks nice. I'll probably give an update later on so that you guys can see whether or not it actually held up to Texas crazy weather from the heat and stuff like that. So we're gonna see how long this thing actually holds up with all that JB weld. If it does happen to fall off and I'm able to like find it, say it falls off and I'm able to stop and pick it up or something like that, then I will try a different method to put it back on. Maybe I will buy the new bolts and then screw it back in or something like that. We'll try something else. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys like it. Make sure you subscribe to Straight Edit content. Also, make sure you hit that like button so that this video can be seen by more people with YouTube's algorithm. And make sure you guys check out my next video where I'm going to be doing a review on this shop light. So I picked it up for I think like 24, 25 bucks or whatever. I'll put the link in the description below. So I'm gonna review this. This is actually my first shop light in my garage, car's garage. So I'm gonna review it, see what it's like. I think I have to hang it. So maybe I'll do a review video, and then after that, I'll do an install video, how to install a shop light LED. Okay, so it's not fluorescent. Wow, okay, great. So LED light in your garage so that you guys can have more light in your garage. All right, guys, you guys know my slogan. I'm hungry. It's about 1 o'clock. I literally haven't eaten yet, so I'm about to go eat. You know my slogan. Be safe, be basic. Peace.